Torah consists of 613 commandments, which are eternally binding upon the people of Israel. These commandments are classified as prohibitive commandments and proactive commandments. There are different consequences for violating different ones of these commandments. The most severe consequence is karet. This refers to a person's being cut off from paradise. One punished with karet is liable to die before his otherwise appointed time. What's worse is that he also forfeits his eternal life. During Passover, there is a command which is unique among the Torah's commandments. Out of all of the 613 commandments, there are only 2 proactive commandments, which, if one violates them, he incurs upon himself karet, spiritual cutting off. These 2 proactive commandments are circumcision and the Qurban Pesach, the Passover sacrifice. What do circumcision and Qurban Pesach have in common? Both circumcision and the Qurban Pesach, the Passover sacrifice, are expressions of absolute faith in the one Creator in the face of danger. Circumcision expresses faith that transcends pain and the subjugation of one's physical desires before the Creator, the God of Abraham. The Qurban Pesach expresses surrender to God in spite of the danger of revenge by the hands of the Egyptians. The Qurban Pesach is also a testimony of the reality of God in contrast to the emptiness of idolatry. When one takes into account that the lamb was one of the deities of the Egyptians, it then becomes apparent why sacrificing the lamb on Passover and smearing its blood on doorposts was such a great testimony of God's singularity and that one should worship Him alone. The Israelites were slaughtering the Egyptian god before the very eyes of the Egyptians, who were already furious at them for being rebellious slaves. Is there a greater expression of total reliance and surrender to God and rebellion against wicked oppressors than that which is expressed in Passover? Jews everywhere must realize that there is no people of Israel without submission to the one God and rebellion against the slavery of wickedness. Because this is the very essence of Passover, the birth of the nation of Israel. And Moses said, "It is not suitable, for we shall sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians to the Lord our God. If we sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians before their eyes, will they not stone us?" There is no freedom without enslavement to God. Choose this day who you will serve. Hearken Israel, the all-transcendent one is our God. The all-transcendent one is singular. The all-transcendent one is one alone.